You're welcome to this exclusive interview segment on Summit. And we're going to be discussing and chatting with one of the senatorial candidates in Lagos from the PDP, that's the People's Democratic Party. Okay, so he's the PDP senatorial candidate for Lagos West in the 2023 elections, and we're privileged to be interviewing this afternoon or today Mr. Segun Adewale, popularly known as Aeroland. Good day, sir.
Thank you for
Good
having
to see you today.
Thank you for having me again.
How are you doing?
I'm fine.
Well done, sir.
Thank you.
All right, so let's go in now to the discussion. You've been very consistent with PDP. I know this is not your first time of coming out to vie for a political office, but I see that over the years you have stayed with the PDP. Why is this so? Seeing that the popular party or the party in charge in Lagos is the APC, but you never shifted ground at any time. Why is this so?
Okay, actually, thank you so much. The main reason why I stayed with PDP is because in PDP, when you win, you are winning for the people. But in APC, when you win, you have won the election for the Godfather. And that's why a lot of people in APC are responsible to the Godfather. They're not responsible to the people. And that's where there's poverty, that's why nothing is moving in Lagos. So I want to stay in a party where I can win and be responsible to the people and not to one man. And that's why I decided to just stay put in PDP, despite all odds.
All right, so you have stayed in PDP and you have contested so many times. Who are your supporters?
I contested twice.
Okay, twice. Who are your supporters in Lagos?
It is the downtrodden, the poor, especially. So they are the one that support me all the time. And maybe the elite, maybe by 2023, maybe we'll see the elite, because a lot of elites are coming to politics now and realize that they have to be in politics and the students. But as at 2011, 2015, my support base are majorly, the downtrodden.
All right, so usually after elections, somehow you go on the ground. We don't hear about you. We don't feel you. Like it's an election time.
Okay.
Why is this so?
No, I don't go on the ground because I joined politics because I discovered a lot of politicians are not doing what they are supposed to be doing in the community. That's the reason why I joined politics around 2007. I grew up at Enogbaja. I discovered majority of my people growing up end up becoming agbero or transporter. So you always say, in fact, I'm telling you right now, you can try and do your research. I'm going to, in my own time, I was the first person that would get admission to university in the entire community. Most of my mates work at the garage. That's what we grew up to know, that if you want to make it in life, you have to take over a garage. So, and I found myself in UI, and my thinking orientation about life changes entirely. I went to UI. So on coming back, I discovered that we have LCDA, 6 LCDA, and most of the people running the LCDA are not giving back to the community. All they want to do is get allocation and give it to their Godfather. So I now started providing for my community by grading routes, building, donating block of classrooms for schools, then constructing one borehole every quarter. I've done like 57 borehole as of today. I give out transformer to community as way back as 2003, even before going to politics. So I keep on wondering, okay, why am I providing social infrastructure for community when the people that are saddled with the responsibility are not doing it. And I said, okay, I want to start challenging them. So I brought Labour Party, the same Labour that is very popular now. I brought them to Alimosho, and I started, building the structures, so our plan is to challenge the political hegemony of the Godfather. Well, unfortunately, on the day of election, Labour Party logo was not printed on the ballot paper, so there's no way anybody can vote for me. I was disenfranchised. I can't even vote for myself. So that's how I started. So I went to politics because the people started with the responsibility are not doing it. That's why I joined politics. So.
All right. So let's talk about your involvement in
no, I'm sorry.
Okay.
So you just said I normally go into Oblivion every 4 years.
Yes.
No,
Don't hear about you.
No, because I can't just go on the street and be campaigning because when there's no election. I still do my charitable works. Like this year alone, I've sent 7 students to Lead University.
Wow.
Yes, now from last year to this year, because when people complain about, I still do things, but I'm not loud about what I do. Their names are there. Even I saw a lady in Ibadan when I was trying to buy some sportwear. And I asked, why are you not in school? She said, oh, her parents cannot afford her going to school. So, okay, how old are you? 17. Show me your results. She did. Then, okay, why? Okay, if I give you scholarship, are you going to go to? Yes. She's in Leeds University now. She's in part 2 now. So I do things, but not that I'll now go to TV stations and broadcast. So, and even in party, I get involved more in intra-party affairs. I get to make sure that my people are in power in PDP. So I also move my politics. I try moving my politics to Ekiti State, because in Lagos they was telling you your dad is from Ekiti, your mom is Ikorodu, so that means you are from Ekiti. When you go to Ekiti, I will not say, okay, let me just try Ekiti, leave this wahala in Lagos. When I go to Ekiti too, the people in Ekiti are telling me,
you grew up in
Lagos. I can't go to Ekiti. So I have to carry my bags again and come back to Ekiti. So there's no time that I'm not actually involved in politics. In fact, the bane of our underdevelopment in Nigeria are the elites, because the elites are not involved in politics and governance. When you see people that are there, if you want to contest election, you'll be shocked. The people that will determine your destiny are illiterate. Most of them cannot even read and write. They are the ones that will determine your fate. And you see a lot of elites on the Twitter, on social media, I'll be talking. They are not delegates. It is the delegates that will determine who will represent us at the world level, local government level, state level, national, at the national. So that's it. So I'm actively involved in politics, but I do politics on a part-time basis actually. Not that I'm looking for position of power for myself. I'm looking for position of power because of my people.
All right, let's talk about, even though you have mentioned a little bit, but I know there is still much more, on the efforts you have made to transform the lives and be a blessing to the people of Lagos West Senatorial District. What are some of the things you have done that have endeared these people to you, that has made you come out again to represent them at the Senate?
Yeah, okay, like I've mentioned some.
Yes.
I do a lot of charity works. I'm an entrepreneur. I do charity, then I do a little bit of politics by the side. So, by helping people, providing jobs for people alone, that's why you see people, they call me Aeroland, as if it's my name. It's my company name, because I use that name, Aeroland Company, to help people. There's hardly a community in Alimosho, for instance. I've given an example of Alimosho, where you won't see the traces of my charitable works. So I remember when I went to a community called, there's a community called Senatorial at Elemosho. They said for about 11 months or 12 months, they've not seen light. I was like, how come? They said because the transformer got bad. Okay, how much is transformer? I supply that transformer. That's it's not, so I do things for people, and because of that, people want to follow me, people want me to continue. I just want to keep on trying until I get there. Yeah, so if it's sport-wise, I've done a lot too. I've helped a lot of people abroad. I've sponsored people playing soccer, wrestling, weightlifting. I've helped them abroad. So I believe it's not about when I get there, when I get into power, what I will do. I've been doing things from now since 2003, and I'll continue to be doing it.
PDP as a party, what efforts have you made to ensure that PDP as a party is united and stands strong?
I thought I don't want to be popular outside, and people vote for me. At the end of the day, I lost the election again. So what I'm trying to do, I do now more, is going around each local government, try and see how we can unite the various tendencies. I'm not even looking for 100%. If the PDP can unite to about 65%, we will win presidency, we will win governorship, we will win senate.
You have your own caucus?
Yes,
in the party.
I have my own. I belong to Shibode George caucus.
All right.
Yeah.
So how is that working?
No, actually,
how is that working towards the governorship candidates' emergence, for the emergence of the governorship candidate in Lagos?
Okay, like my own, my group, the emphasis as regard my own group is to get our people positioned to power in various local governments. So, but I discovered we have a leader in person of Shibode George. So when I'm fighting Shibode George for about 10, 11 years.
Really?
Yes. I just decided, okay, he's our leader, the former deputy national chairman, former vice chairman, former governor. He knows better than us, and is older. So I submerged my own group inside his own group. Unlike 2015, I'm outside there campaigning rigorously, but now my campaign is more in the party. I go to every local government that I go to now to talk about my project. I gestation my project, talk about the party first. Like normally during election, I normally share telephone set, flat screen, give out Okada, motorcycle, gifts like that. But now, I went to Badagry, I gave them $1 million. I'm doing a little bit of poster because a lot of people are asking. I'd rather convert the money to exercise books because the poster can be torn. But if exercise book is like 200 poster.
But that's your own strategy. That's your own campaign strategy.
Yeah, poster 2 is 200. So if I share 50,000 exercise book, it will leave some people. It will help some children rather than buying exercise book.
Rather than doing poster.
Yeah. So sometimes, as I was investing money in billboard, 10 million, 5 million, I can do like borehole, 10 boreholes without money. That's why, those are the things I enjoy doing. And I use the opportunity of election time to go out and share gifts and give people. If I want to use it to buy their votes, I will wait on the day of election. Oh yeah, vote, take one vote. So, because people are already down, people are not really happy, and I'm going to tell them, vote for PDP, I'm going on the street. So let me just make them happy by throwing phones, giving them plasma to them. But coming back to PDP, so I keep on telling the candidates that if we can get 65% of PDP members behind us, we won this election. because we have minimum of about 2,000 members in each ward. We will still maybe 70%. We will deliver 70% in this Lagos, from governorship, Senate, Rep, and Assembly. I'm telling you.
All right, let's
look
at, okay.
Because why I'm saying that is that APC is not strong. I'm telling you.
In Lagos State?
Yes. I contested an election against them. Let me tell you, 2007, I used Labour, ordinary Labour. They were so jittery that it's there. Because I'm saying this on camera, can be verified. Labour has no, when on the day of election, they deliberately remove Labour logo on the ballot paper. So if they are strong, why would they remove it? I went to court now. I won again in court for a run. So at the end of the day, people talk to me. Okay, let's go. 2011, I contested against Yayi. Despite all the resources that they have, only me. I faced them. I won the election. They announced me here in the courtroom. I was supposed to go and collect my certificate of return in Sabo or in the INEC office. Yep. I was arrested. That it was Yayi that won. But meanwhile, my name was announced here. They said the person that announced the EO made a mistake that the calculator pressed double digit, pressed 0 two times. I was arrested. I was freed by Jonathan through Shibode George. In 2015, they've announced result. I won 7 local government. They announced 3 local government later, which was more than the 7 that I've won. Government. But see, the only person is Asiwaju himself. But if we are contesting against a candidate of APC against PDP, they can't win. That's why the fact that they are in power. That's why the fact that they have all the money, because most of their policies are draconian. And you see the Asiwaju, he has raised a lot of them. A lot of them are billionaires. But most of them that are billionaires are responsible not to the people, but one to Asiwaju that gave them the opportunity, and to themselves and their family. So how would they win election? Is it possible? So they have to rig the election. It's basic. So we have no issue with defeating APC. The issue we have is uniting the party together. That's all. And we go to the field.
All right. So going to the Senate is about legislations, making laws, and ensuring that these laws translate to better life for the people. Let's ask you about your specific action plans. What are you going there to do for the people of Lagos West?
Okay, yes. Thank you so much. The first thing I want to try and do is not about Lagos West. It's about on how we can reduce. Plan is that I know it's going to be very. I know it might be to reduce the parliamentarians' overhead, such that we are paid per sitting, and our job is made per time. That's all. There's no need for you to give us a house in Abuja, give us hundreds of millions because we are making 1 or 2 laws in a month. That's all. To reduce cost of governance.
Are you sure you won't be a lone ranger in that place?
At least I'll have done my part. Simple. Then on my constituency, I'm trying to propose a bill such that you can have access to loan as students. There's a law, so that you don't have to rely on your parents, to send you to school. You can have access to loan from banks. So when you get a loan, you can go to schools only in Nigeria, not abroad. Okay. So when you finish and you get a job, you can pay back the bank. Simple. So that's one of the things I want to do. Then the second one I want to do, a bill I want to propose has to do with on sport. We don't have to rely totally on getting a BSc degree, master's degree to make it in life. I have a BSc degree, I have a master's degree, but I'm not using any. So I learned a trade in the aviation industry, which I'm using now. So I'm trying to see if I can propose a bill to enable our youth to go into sporting, to sports, and learn apprenticeship like trademarkship. You don't have to, if you are looking for someone that can help you finish up painting, tiling. It's so difficult in Nigeria. Yeah. You have to go to Cotonou to go and be looking for people to help you out. Even tailoring too, you have to go to Senegal. So I'm trying to see these vocational centers that we have. We have one, maybe one or two in Lagos State. So I'm thinking that if you can have one per local government, and not necessarily spending 3 years in school, just 3 months, 1 month. I have the bill is about vocational training. I did the training under 1 month too. So, and I have a BSc degree. I couldn't get a job. I have a master's degree. I couldn't get a job. I did ICANN. I couldn't get a job. So until I said, okay, I read the geography. What can I even do in that area? Okay, travel. And I did the training. And I've done the training, and I'm in the industry. I have my license. I'm one of the top 10 travel companies in Nigeria. That's sometimes before I went into politics, I'm one of the top 3 in Nigeria. Politics took my time, energy, and the rest. So I'm one of the top 10 in this country today, not on BSc degree, not on master's degree, but on a vocational training certificate. So and that's what's happening in China too. Emphasis is not going to be on BSc degree or master's degree. If you're looking for a machinist now in Nigeria, it's scarce. In Nigeria, let me give you an example. I normally bring people from Indonesia to Nigeria. They call them underwater welder. There's no school in Nigeria that you can get trained to weld underwater. So they have to go and bring people from abroad. There's no BSc degree, there's no master's degree. It's IT, 1 month, 3 months, you are done. In every local government. So that's one. So you can make it in life, not until when you have a master's or PhD. That is the vocational training, is that this is what I really enjoy doing. I like repairing phones. I like repairing TV. Let me shock you now. To even get someone to help you repair AC, most of the people doing it are illiterate. To repair your car is so difficult. To repair your car is so difficult. So, but we can have a vocational training center where we have an arrangement with Mercedes-Benz to award certificates. You know, at the end of the day, people do 1 to 3 months training and get a job in Mercedes-Benz place or in Coscaris. Go there and do your IT. You get trained more and have a job. The other one that has to be in the sporting area. You can become a millionaire by going into sports, boxing. So there must be sporting activities in this world, not even local government. The other aspect, the other bill I'm trying to propose into law is to make it compulsory to have a sporting center in every ward. So that means it's a distance that you can walk easily to learn maybe volleyball, soccer, table tennis. It's going to be available like a sporting village in every ward, not even in every local government. Because, for instance, I've seen people coming all the way from Sweden to Nigeria. They didn't have a degree. They came here for I think boxing, like an exchange program. You know. So imagine me saying in Alimosho, for instance, now we're going to have 3 sporting activity there: weightlifting, boxing, and soccer, and it's available till midnight. So that means instead of people smoking Igbo or taking tramadol, they can go to the sporting center and get engaged in those 3 aspects of sports. in a Mushi, you can say, okay, Mushi, or let me say Badagry, okay, swimming. Because in swimming, football will be a common denominator. Soccer, maybe boxing. Then you pick 1, 2, or 3 of them in each ward, send them abroad. Do you know that Canada up to today, they are looking for weightlifters to be Canadian citizen. So even boxing, instead of you become an area boy that is not useless to yourself, to your family, to your community, you can go into boxing. We will send you abroad. When a lot of people see people making thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars from abroad through weightlifting, through boxing, you see the environment too will change. That okay, I also want to go abroad, you know. So, but we're not doing that at all. So what people are saying is, people smoking, okay, let me smoke. People at the garage, okay, let me be in the garage. People taking tramadol, let me join. Oh, let me follow the latest song through what's this boy's name in my community? No, Christianity is still to issue. I'm talking about small doctor, what is his name? So that's like my area from Songwater, it flows down. So that's the like a role model for them. So what if we train somebody in boxing, send the person abroad, and they are seeing it in that community, the community will change.
All right, so these your action plans are sounding so interesting, and it's a life-changing thing for the people. Let's talk to the people now. Tell them why they need you and why they should vote for you.
I'm very grateful if the people from the Lagos West can vote for me. I promise that I'll be responsible to their needs. I don't have any godfather I'm reporting to. I promise to represent them adequately in Abuja. And I promise to be available to talk to them at any time they need me. I'll be doing it. I've sent people abroad. I've sent people to private schools in Nigeria, 7 boreholes to the community. I've given tables and chairs to schools. I built a community center at Ibaja Estate. I've given transformer to communities. So, in fact, I even forgot, I dredged canal at Aboru when they're having problems, crisis with overflowing. So, vote for me, and I promise to deliver. Thank you, and thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for granting us this exclusive interview. We hope to have more sessions with you before the election proper. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
All right, so that's the interview, but Summit continues in a moment, so please stay with us.